You know, you see those types driving it. I think I hit something, but that's beside the point. Alright, cryptids, what is going on? It is me, Mississippi Gonzo, Growing JK with Breadcorn. Today, we're here with the Dinka Chavos V6 on the off-road review. It is based off of a Honda Accord. I know, strange. Why GTA 6 civilian car will be added. I'm not going to question it. I mean, we do have that one car that's also an Altima. You know, such as it is. Now, I did have this recorded, but I decided to come back and do another one because I got the vehicles mixed up. But, you know, such as it is. And this also does have the V6... Not V6, what is it? The Drift, Tune. Yeah, that's what it has. It has the Drift Tune also added into it. I swear, the deer in this game are crackheads. But you know, such as it is. Up and over we go. You know, that's the funny thing about it. Is that this particular car does have... It has decent amount of traction. And it does have the torque to match. So at least the power does match up to it. So I figured, hey, why not review it in an off-road type format? See what we're doing. And then we'll just shoot down through here. Now I really don't take the cars through deep water like I used to, because some of these cars, they don't like it. This being one of them. Is that it can take on some deep water in short distances, but long distances, forget it. That's the other thing too. It's like, forget it. It's not going to let you do it. Up and up over in here. But you know, at least I'm going somewhere with it. But yes. That's the other thing too. It does have decent brakes. Now I thought it would climb up over that, but you know, low ride height. And this is with a stock suspension. And can it make it over this? Yes, it can. But it is kind of funny because the Honda Accord and the Altima, we all know who drives those. Stay away from them. They're crazy. They're into new age. And when you see them driving, it's like you're holding on for dear life. So that's kind of the one thing you have to watch out for. It's like, I'm sorry, I don't believe in playing with crystals and, you know, believe in, you know, somehow the planets are judging me to be a toxic jackass. Or in many cases, toxic heifer. Because let's face it, those types are usually toxic. Now I know it can make it up that. And I know this because I've done this before. There it is. Would you swing around, please? Thank you. See? Gets around the wall of doom just fine. But you know, such as it is, can you not? Thank you. Around this way, up and over. That reminds me, there's a bunch of other vehicles I need to get just so I can, you know, continue reviews. But you know, such as it is, I need to sell some stuff out of my biker warehouse. Well, out of my biker businesses, but not interested. But I will say this. This car is absolutely fun. I'm not real crazy about the price, but you know, I'm not here to tell you to buy it or not. That's totally up to you. Because I remember I said something years ago about a car being decent, but I wasn't crazy about the price, and I got accused of telling people to buy it. And it's like, dude, no one's putting a gun to your head and forcing you to buy shit. But here we go. This is the other thing too about how it handles on dirt. It's actually really good on dirt. That's the one thing about it. It is actually really good on dirt. I had no clue what that one was doing, but whatever. I need to make another drift garage. That's what I need to do. Because I got drift vehicles all over the joint. But whatever. But yeah, this one is also drift tunable, so yeah. Now I have been playing around with some drift cars. You know, I almost got all of them except for one. I take that back. I don't have two of them. But the other ones, all I got to do is just go slap a tune on, and that's the end of it. But you know, it's whatever at this point. That's the other thing too. This one has really good. It can climb up hills. Really good at hill climbing. I don't want to go down there. There's those people down there don't wear clothes. Up and over this way. As you can tell, it gets across just fine. But yeah, I've been recording off-road reviews again as of late. Now, there was one particular collection I was doing that I just scrapped it because it wasn't worth it. And that was going to be one on construction vehicles in GTA. But I'm like, yeah, I'm not doing that. But you know, such as it is, who cares at this point? Nice and easy down below. Even on this type of stuff, this is actually a really good car. You know, I'm not crazy about the price, but, you know, like I said, it's Rockstar. They're going to do whatever. Yeah, this is the type of car you see some, you know, the whole, oopsies, I'm such an asparagus. You know, you see those types driving it. I think I hit something, but that's beside the point. Go around this way. Let's see, here's this corner up ahead. Ah, spun out. Although it is kind of difficult to spin out in this car when you're on dirt. But you know, it's like everything else. And it does hold a line decently. I'll give it that. It does hold a line. So that's kind of a big plus, is that it will actually hold a line. But you know, this type of stuff happens. Now price-wise, like I said, I'm not crazy about it, but it was marked down, so I went and bought it anyway. But it's kind of funny because I've had this in my garage for months, and I just got around to upgrading it and playing around with it. But you know, nowadays it's so easy to make money in GTA Online. You don't have to grind for hours on end. You can just do 2 hours and have 3 million. But you know, such as it is. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and stop it right here. So, what's the final verdict on the Dinka Chavos? Decent car. You know, I'm not crazy about the price, but if you want this for drifting, then, you know, by all means, that's totally up to you. Off-road-wise, it did really well. It's got good traction. It's got good brakes. And you don't have to worry about torque, because, you know, sometimes when it comes down to the sports cars in this... Well, I think this is a sedan. At least I think it's a sedan. It could be a sports car, but whatever. Usually when they put out new vehicles, they tend to lack either the traction or the torque. They tend to, you know, make a mess out of both. But, you know, ooh, I do apologize about that. But other than that, somebody's blowing up my phone, so I got to cut this right here. So then, shoot the like button with a grip skilly if you enjoyed it. And please do comment down below anything you're looking forward to in GTA 6. I figured why not drum up some nonsense. And yeah, I know exactly what it is now. So yeah, give me a moment. Now then, be sure to smash the subscribe button today because I am live streaming again. So as always, there are links in the description, so do check those out. Now then, y'all have a great day and a ballin' weekend, and remember, don't do anything stupid, and that includes, you know, and riding in a Honda Accord with one of those oopsies, I'm such an asparagus types. Just do whatever you want. Just as long as you don't, end up in jail or wrapped around a telephone pole. So, y'all take care of yourselves.